Hello everyone, welcome to my chess channel Aditya Teaches Chess. So in this live session, we are going to discuss about the games Tech Mahindra Global Chess League 2024. So here, the game played between Hikaru Nakamura and Maxime Bechar Lagrave. E4, C5, Sicilian defense, Knight F3, D6. Bishop b5 check, bishop d7, c4. So here the bishop is attacking white bishop. So white played the move c4, defending white light square bishop. Knight c6, knight c3, e5. Now a3 played by white. Knight ge7, b4, d3 was played by white. Knight g6, h4, h5, knight to move d5. Uh, Bishop e7, g3, a6 attacking white light square bishop, bishop a4, rook to move b8. Now black wants to play the move b5, attacking the white light square bishop, b4 played by white, b5, bishop b3, b captures c4, bishop captures c4, c capture b4, a capture b4, knight capture b4. So here black is pawn, so it doesn't mean he's going to win the game. Knight capture b4, rook captures b4. Now the rook and the bishop uh, both are attacking the a6 pawn. But here I played the move knight g5 by Nakamura. Very interesting. The idea is to attack the f7 pawn. Bishop captures g5, bishop captures g5, queen b8, kingside castle, bishop g4, attacking white queen, f3, bishop e6. Now bishop back to d2, attacking black rook, rook captured c4. So here black rook captured the c4. Instead of that, we can play rook b2, or we can play rook b7. Uh, both are good moves, but here uh, the black rook is capturing light square bishop because the bishop attacking and the rook also attacking the e6 pawn. So black capture the bishop. So he wants to create a passed pawn. Rook captures c4, d captures c4, bishop captures c4. So here black has two pawn up. Rook f2. Now castle. Bishop e3. Rook to move d8. Rook to move d2. d5. I think now in this more position, white wants to play bishop c5. If pawn captures, now the rook is going to capture d8. So that's why he played the move d5. He captured d5. Now e4. Excellent move. The pawn is attacking the f3 pawn, and also look at this. The queen is attacking g3 pawn. The pawn is attacking f3 pawn. Now d6, blocking this diagonal. Good move. He captures f3. Black won the pawn. Here, queen captures on f3 is also playable, but here white first attacking queen, then next move is going to capture the pawn. He captures rook b1, bishop b5, bishop to move f2. Now knight e5, defending the f3 pawn, rook d5, attacking black e5 knight, f6, defending the knight, rook c1. Instead of rook c1, he can play bishop or I think he can play something like queen b3. He can play queen b3. Uh, he can the good move. Queen b3 is a really good move here. So now he can capture the rook can capture the bishop by giving a check. So queen b3 is a good move. Here rook c1, bishop e2, bishop c6 is the right move here, attacking the white rook. Bishop c6 is a good move, but here black played the move bishop e2. Yes, of course it's playable because the pawn on f3 is defending white light square dark bishop, black bishop, queen c2. Now his idea wants to play queen c7 and pushing the pawn. Queen c7, d7 is the idea of white. Queen b7. So if now if white play queen c7, now he will capture the rook. So here the black queen is attacking the white rook. Rook c5, queen to move d7. So here queen and rook both are attacking the pawn. Rook c8, Queen capture d6. Now queen f5. Bishop d3. Rook capture d8 check. Queen capture d8. Now rook c8. Excellent move. Now white is going to win the queen. Bishop capture f5. Rook capture d8 check. So here for black rook, white has extra pawn. Not a just a pawn, it's a passed pawn. King h7. Rook to move d6, attacking the a6 pawn. Bishop d3, defending the a6 pawn. Now bishop to move a7. Bishop b5. So opposite color bishop, most of the time the game will have draw chances. King f2, uh, activating white king. Bishop to move e2. Now bishop d4. Knight g4 check. Excellent move from the black. King e1. Bishop back to b5. Rook d5. So here white rook attacking the h5 pawn. King g6. Rook c5. Knight h6. Bishop e3. So after capturing the knight, now white king will play f2 and he will capture the f3 pawn. Knight f5. Here knight is attacking g3 pawn and the bishop on e3. King e2. King e2 attacking the f3 pawn. So black played the move bishop e2. g4. Idea of g4 is if pawn captures, now pawn capture, now h5 check. So now the diagonal is controlling by the white dark square bishop, so king cannot play the move g5. So now white rook can easily win the knight. So this is the idea. g4, if pawn captures, now h5 check, then white is going to win the bishop. Tactical idea. Knight captures h4. G capture h5 check. King h7. Bishop to move d2. Bishop d3. King g3. Knight f5 check. King capture f3. Knight h6. Rook c7. Bishop b5. Rook a7. Bishop c6 check. King f2. Bishop b5. King f3. Bishop c6 check. So here black cannot possible to push the pawn, and not so easy to may, make a queen, because white has a rook. King f2. Bishop b5. King f3. In this position both players agree draw. The game between Maxime Vachier-Lagrave and Hikaru Nakamura ended in draw. Okay, let's look another game. So here the white player is Jan Duda, and the white player is Jan Duda. Black player is Vidit Santosh Gujarati. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. Now knight to move c3. What is the name of the opening? The name of the opening is three knights opening. Knight f6, bishop to move b5, knight d4, kingside castle, c6 attacking white light square bishop, bishop back to d3, knight captures f3 check, queen capture f3, d6, bishop to move e2. Now h5 played by black. Maybe his idea wants to bring the bishop to move g4, or knight to move g4, d3, g6. Here black wants to develop the bishop on g7. Uh, Even bishop e7 is also playable, and then it can castle. So idea of bishop g7 is to break the center, then uh, freeing this diagonal. Bishop g5, attacking black knight. Bishop to move e7. Why didn't play the move bishop g7? Even bishop g7 is also playable, but here black played the move bishop e7, rook a d1, bishop g4, attacking white queen, queen e3, knight d5. So here black is attacking white queen, and also the bishop and queen are attacking white dark square bishop. So now e capture d5, bishop capture g5, attacking white queen. Now f4. So now this pawn is in pin. It cannot possible to capture the f4 pawn. If bishop captures f4, then rook is going to capture f4. Excellent move played by Duda. Bishop went to h6. Now d captures c6. Bishop captures c6. Now d4. So here, since the black king has no castle, so white is attacking uh, black. Queen b6, attacking the b2 pawn. Knight a4, defending the b2 pawn and also attacking the black queen. Queen a5, d capture e5. So here the white is not worrying about his knight, because next move is going to capture the pawn and it gives the check. um, Queen capture a4, bishop captures on g4. Excellent move. So what happens if we capture the pawn, deliver the check, and also this is a strong passed pawn. Look at the rook on d5 and the queen on e5. So white is better in this position. So but white played the move bishop capture g4, h capture g4. Now e capture d6 check, king to move f8. Now queen e7 check, king to move g7, queen e5 check. In this position, I played the move king g8, blocking the rook. Uh, so instead of that, you can play king h7, or yeah, king h7 is a good move in this position. King to move g8, now d7. So if king h7 was played by black, now uh, white cannot possible to make a queen because the two rooks uh, are on the two rooks on the eighth rank, uh, controlling the d8 square, not possible immediately for the white to make a new queen. But here he played the move king g8, d7, rook d8, blocking the passed pawn.